Hi guys, welcome back to my weekly readings. I trust you guys have had a wonderful week and are gearing up for the up and coming week. I looked at my calendar, I couldn't believe it was already January 26th, and we are going to be looking at the energies that may affect us from the week of the 26th through to the 1st of February already. We have already polished off January and are working on February pretty much. The energies are still a bit powerful as we move through the beginning of the year. We're still trying to balance our energies with that of the up and coming year, which promises to be very strong, decisive, and to the point. The one card that really made a difference as I was shuffling was the Judgment card, the past. Being judged for our actions, how generous were we, how loving were we, the things that we may have done or the good things that we have done. And we're about to balance the scales when it comes to that. Sometimes our actions aren't judged at the moment. They're judged into the future. So always try to do good, regardless of what you're dealing with. No matter who it is that you're looking at, either be quiet, count to 10, walk away, if things are negative or if they're very powerful, and it's really sometimes hard to bite your tongue and just leave it at that. But sometimes it's better to do that because eventually you will be judged for your words that day, for your actions that day, for the times that you helped someone cross the street, or you picked them up off the floor, or you gave them $1, or you were generous with your things, with your words, with your actions, and eventually that time comes to pass where you are paid for that in one way or the other. So judgment isn't always bad. It's a looking into the past. It's a revival at times of things that have been put to rest. Perhaps there are talents that you have not used that perhaps now is time to bring them back to life again, or start looking into them, studying, learning more about who you truly are. There's also 2 dolphins in the background here, which leads me to believe that it could be also the reunion of soulmates that have not seen each other perhaps in many lifetimes, or maybe for a very long time in the life that you're living now. It just depends. So it could be the revival of a relationship or a friendship, perhaps even friends that parted ways and now they're coming back together again, just because it's time to patch up the relationship. It could also be family members that you haven't seen since childhood, or that you may not even know that they exist, but something to do with the past, something to do with being judged, and it's a good call. You're being awakened in one way or another to face something, a judgment of something that you have done or said. Whether it's good or bad, that depends on each one of us, but it's going to come to pass during this week. So be sharp. 2 of Pentacles, juggling. Some of you may be applying for part-time jobs or a second job, or you have children, you have a home, you have a job, you have a partnership, so you're juggling and you're getting really good at it. Because this card says that we are juggling. We are juggling lots of things, but we are happily doing it in order to move forward in our lives. In some instances, that would be a resolution. Perhaps you have one job, you can't make ends meet, so you need to get a part-time job, or some other way of having an income, and it becomes the resolution for something that you have been asking the universe for. So here's the Fool as well. So it's the beginning of something new. So perhaps for some of you, it's a new job, a new part-time job, your own business, starting something new, maybe branching out, teaming up with others, getting out there and doing something. And it looks like you will be accepted. If you've applied for a job, the answer is going to be yes. If you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to do something on your own, the answer will be yes. After some struggles, it won't be easy. You may be put through some tests. You may have to learn something in order to achieve this. But after a few turns of the wheel, you will get there. Okay, you will get there. So don't give up. Okay, you will be judged as well, because these people are going to put you through the ringer. They're going to test you. They're going to see what you know, how much you know, if you make sense, if you don't make sense, if it's someone that can add to their group or not. You will be, so don't worry. Luck is on your side, and you will have to learn something new. The good part about it is that you will find people there that will assist you, that will help you. They're gonna kind of like you. You're following your divine guidance. So whatever it is that you are doing or that you're thinking about doing, the answer is yes. The angels are saying, please go for it. Go through with it. Be brave. It will help you. It will help balance you in some way. It will help you. It'll be a resolution for some of the things that you have asked for. You may even meet people that are a lot like you in this place, whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I say a place because of the pentacles that came up, because they represent change, money, work, new opportunities that come up. So follow through with your divine guidance, okay? Because it's going to work. The star says there's healing that's coming about. You may be a healer. You may be looking into healing or becoming part of a group that does healing, Reiki, or other types of healing. Maybe for some of you it's working at a hospital, working at a nursing home. Go ahead and do it, because we do need that out there. You know, we need good people that dedicate themselves to others. There's a huge shortage. It could be children. It could be dedicating yourself to animals or to the ocean or to any part of the world. Flowers, a garden, whatever it is, get out there and do it, because we do need that in this plant more trees. It's something that's needed. But for the most part, this is either an Aquarius that you're having issues with that are going to be healed. It's going to be judged as well, so be careful. Be careful of your actions, because judgment is a very strong card, and it's very balancing, but it can hurt at times, okay? So if this is a person, you need to be careful of your words and your actions with this person. The same goes for them. If you're having words or an issue with an Aquarius or an air sign, Gemini or Libra, things are going to balance themselves out. They will be healed, because this is the card of hope and healing, and also karma. Judgment and the star, they're very karmic cards. This is following a path that's not easy. Okay, but once you get past the issues that are being looked at this time in your life, you'll be a better person because of it. You will have grown karmically and spiritually. Perhaps that's one thing that's happening in your life at this time. You're growing spiritually. The Fool also represents that. It represents heading out on a path that's a spiritual path, but you know you don't need anything, because you know that Spirit is going to help you, is going to have your back, in essence. With the star card, it's a definite that you're following your divinity, your divine guidance. You are hearing it because it's being called out to you by the Judgment card. You're being called out to do something, and you're following through. You're overcoming your fears. You're setting them aside, and you're going to have to overcome some trials and tribulations as well. But you will get past it, okay? Because luck is on your side, and you will have a resolution to the issues that are going to come up. So I love the way that out of 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, 3 of them are major arcana cards. Half. We are always being guided by Spirit. We just don't always realize it. So we go through a lot. We kick ourselves a lot. We look back at a lot of the things that we say and do, and we wonder, what the hell? But it was something that had to happen, because there's a lesson there somewhere. And lucky for us, Spirit has our back as we move through these lessons during this week. So keep an eye on the people around you. Keep an eye on what you say and how you think. Monitor your thoughts. Keep them positive, because sometimes, you know, we let ourselves get all cranked up, our own minds, and it's got nothing to do with the reality of what's happening around in your life. It just has a lot to do with your own mind. So try to keep it under control as much as possible. If you see it's going in one direction, try to push it in the positive direction. If it's going in the positive direction, keep going, because that is the way that we should be, always thinking positively about what we're doing, how we're moving forward. even if we're afraid to take that step or to talk to that person or to say the things that we have in our heart that we need to say, we need to do it one way or the other. These choices that are going to be made with the Lover's card will bring us a lot of abundance. Eventually, it will bring us abundance, and there will be people that will help us become very abundant because we overcame our fears, because of the choices that we made, that were made from the heart, and that were made to help ourselves and others. This is also the angels, or the card of commitment. It's the Lover's card with someone that's very abundant. So there's someone coming into your lives, if you are single, that is very abundant, very creative, a creative person with a lot of talents, and someone that's loved by others, someone that's looked up to by others, someone that has no limits on how much they can manifest because they believe in themselves. So keep going in the direction that you're going, because it will bring about some very good cards, very good things in your life. These cards are really, really good. When I'm looking at them now, there's even 2 more cards now that are added on that are major arcana cards. They're like, okay, these are really good cards. The 8 of Pentacles, dedication. If you want to bring about some difference in your life, some more abundance, be able to juggle your bills and juggle all of your activities and do it happily, you need to dedicate yourself to what you're doing and your beliefs, and to listening to that intuitive calling, that guidance that's coming about. Because if you are constantly getting thoughts to do something and you ignore it, or you put it in the back burner, sometimes the time runs out on the things that you could have excelled on, but because you waited or ignored it or didn't want to follow that path, that's fine, because it will come about again. But then you just set yourself back on your dreams or on what you have asked the universe that you want to manifest. So try not to do that. The next card is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is the card of blessings that are coming about if you follow divinity, if you follow your guidance. The blessings that you will have, the wishes that you have put out there to the universe and that are about to come true. The Star and the 9 of Cups. For some, it's a commitment. For some, it's a commitment to a job or a commitment to a way of life, or just changing your life completely, because of the cards that are out here. It's just very powerful cards that are very positive. There's no negative cards here. Even the Swords card is a card of resolution. It's a card of moving forward, of moving away from a time when you have felt lost, or you have felt anxious or worried. And it takes you to a place or a time in your life when you feel a little bit more at ease, where you have found people that understand you, or people that are like-minded, or a place where you feel comfortable in your own skin, where you don't feel pushed or coerced to do something else that you really don't like. It's something that you really, really like, and you really dedicate yourself to it. You say, hell yeah, I like it. It's not a lot, but it's something, and it helps me. It helps me solve my problem. It helps me bring in more money. It helps me become more stable. It helps with the abundance that I'm going to get eventually, because new ideas that will come about from this movement forward, from this innocently taking a step forward and not being afraid to talk to others or to change your life, to say, yes, I want to do this. Even if I have to learn new things, good. You should always want to learn something new, because it helps you. It helps you tremendously. And in this case, it's going to help you become more stable. Okay, and very committed. For some, it's a relationship that steps in, someone that you meet. For others, it's just a commitment to a job or to a friendship or to a way of life. Okay, that's going to be wonderful. There's new friendships that are going to come around that are going to be very supportive when it comes to your abundance, when it comes to your stability, when it comes to home life. Yes, you will become more independent because of it. Okay, so don't discount your thoughts that you are having at this time when it comes to your money, when it comes to your home life, your work life. Move forward, even if you have to juggle your time and juggle your jobs there, more than one, because it will help in the long run. There's something there that you can't see yet. Like I said, either a relationship or just a a really good time in your life when you're going to feel blessed. You also need to show a lot of appreciation for what you do have at this time, because it is important. The more we appreciate and are grateful and are thankful for what we do have in our lives, the more we receive from the universe. And you need to go the distance as well with your plans and your dreams. Don't give up. This is something good. Forgiveness. We also need to be forgiving. I know sometimes it's pretty hard to forgive people that constantly push your buttons, or that constantly do things that piss you off, or just people you know that you should never forgive in any lifetime. But you need to. We're being asked to forgive because that's what's going to bring about the blessings that we actually want, which is big happy changes at the bottom of the deck. I'll get to it. Okay, meditation is going to help because it'll either show you a vision or a picture of what's happened in the past, or why you're going through whatever issues it is that you're going through. Or meditation will help you unwind. It'll help with anxiety. It will help clear your thoughts, clear your mind, so that you can focus it into the direction that you really want to go in. Why not? Believe in yourself. Believe in the universe to bring you that luck or that blessing or that synchronistic change that you need in your life. Follow your intuition, number one, because it's what's going to take you where you need to go. Within the next few weeks, you can manifest something that you really have been trying hard to manifest, or that the angels have been talking to you about, calling out to you, telling you what to do, and you need to listen finally. But you will, because within the next few weeks you will be able to manifest something that you're wanting to manifest in a group setting, or with other people, or outdoors, or just somewhere else. This is not in your home. This is somewhere else, okay? You're ready. Don't be afraid. You're going to be ready to do these changes, or to take the test, or to do whatever it is you're being asked to do by the angels. You are ready. And it'll bring about some really, really big, happy changes in your life. You're going to be going, just like this card. I don't believe I did it. Look at what I'm doing now, and I'm really freaking proud of myself. And that raises your vibrations to no ends. You have no idea what else you can actually bring about into your life, because you blow. You really bring up that energy level, and it's felt from far away. Be assertive in what you want to do. Know who you are. Take your masks off and show the world who you truly are. Let them see you. Because if you stay locked up, they don't know who you are. If you stay behind the door like I do, they'll never find you there. So you need to get out. You need to show people who you are. Be assertive. Stand up for yourself. And get going with what the angels are asking you to do. It's a creative project for some of you. Okay? And for some of you, it's getting out there and talking to a new person. Somebody you're afraid to talk to. Whatever. It's different for everyone. Some of you, it's a job. Be assertive. Did I do these cards? Yeah. Okay. The situation is going to improve, the one that you're in now, that you're trying to change in some way. And sometimes you just don't even know what to do. We feel, well, if we sit around, maybe the universe will help us. But that doesn't always work that way. We have to meet it halfway. And then sometimes we think, well, maybe we're doing too much and we're going in the wrong direction. If we're going in the wrong direction, the door will close. Then you'll know, that wasn't it. Let me look somewhere else. But you will see that your situation will begin to improve, and that you are actually going in the right direction, that you actually knocked on the right door. Because there will be some helpful people there that are going to help you along. So don't be afraid, okay? And if you believe, you're going to get far. Don't give up on yourself. I love you guys. Interactive? Yes? Okay, yeah. Let's do it. I hope you have a wonderful week as you move forward. Know that you're working on your 10 of Pentacles. This is very important for us. Our future, our stability, our home life. Taking care of the elderly. Taking care of where we're going to be 10 years down the road. You know, what are we going to have? I mean, what is it that we want also from the universe? What do we want to try to manifest between now and then? We need to think about these things. Meditate on them. Work towards them. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Or with whom? Well, we're being asked to get out in nature a bit more and trust in divinity, because they have our back. And we also need to get out there and explore more and explore our options as well, because there may be other things that we haven't looked into. And they're telling us, please go out there and explore a little bit more. A, B, C. Ask for a sign if you're confused and don't know which direction to go or what to do, or you're thinking about something, or you've thought about something for a while, but you're not sure that that's exactly what the angels are trying to push you towards, or your own intuition. Ask for a sign and it will come. You'll see it. You'll see it in written somewhere. It's something that you're going to see. You're going to say, okay, that was a sign. It's going to hit you like, well, that was really synchronistic. So you'll know for sure. So if you're wondering about something, ask for a sign and you will get it. Okay. Remember that you are understood by the angels, okay? And by your guides and your loved ones. You're never alone, and you are being understood by the other people that you're talking to. Or if you explain yourself, be honest. They're going to understand you, okay? Talk to your guides. They know who you are. They understand you deeply from the inside out. So don't be afraid. For some of you, there's divine timing on what you have asked for or what you're trying to manifest, okay? So you can't push certain things. And when the time comes, it will manifest. Whether it's a job, a relationship, a new home, a new direction, divine timing is at hand. So keep trying to work towards it, but know that it may not be right now, but it will be in the future. The cards have already shown it. So just have faith and believe, trust that the right time will come, the right place will come, and then boom, synchronicity will happen, and you'll know, okay, this is it. Just depends. And you got to learn to read the energy. You got to learn to read life, you know. Right? And accept that the situation may not be now. Accept it for what it is, for what you have to go through now. It may be another month. See the moon in the back? Wait till the full moon. Wait till after the full moon. Wait till the next full moon. It could be saying that. Accept it for right now. It's low. And wait till the next moon and see what's happening then. Okay? Because the timing may be a little off, but it's coming. Don't be afraid. Again, don't give up. And for those of you that chose C, pray a lot. I talk to my guides, my angels, to God and Jesus a lot. And prayer, conversation with them is like a prayer. Every thought that you have is a prayer that goes out to the universe. So beware of that as well. That's why I tell you to think positive thoughts and have positive thoughts, because they're like little prayers that you're putting out to the universe. And when you talk to Divine Spirit, make sure it's all positive, what you want, appreciative, grateful, loving thoughts, always. But pray a lot. Pray always. That's what Jesus says. Pray always, because we're listening. And believe in yourself and what you can achieve. Believe in divinity as well, that what you're asking for will come. Just wait. The timing may not be right now, but it is coming because it was already shown. It is written already. I love you guys. Have a blessed week. I'm going to try to put out the zodiacs for February, because you know it's the Valentine thing and the whole love month. We're going to see what's going to come for us during the month of February. So I will be putting those readings out. Give me a little bit. I love you. Have a wonderful week. Please leave your comments down below. I may have people looking into my videos, and I'd like to see what you have to say about me. I love you. Bye for now.